Pussy bag.
That's funny.
Where'd we go?
No, these bitches don't know what they're doing.
We live. We live. You're not even in the camera correctly.
Welcome to Sister to Sister.
Sister to sister. Rama,
Lily Christ, aka Jesus Christ.
this is part 2. Talking about the masculine things we do. We should be rappers.
We really should.
We've been rapping the past couple of days.
Yeah. Well, we're not gonna rap on this one.
All right, we're gonna rap. We ain't gonna rap. But yeah, I mean, it's the list goes on and on. You know, we gotta get into the nitty gritty of, you know, trying to begin to heal from the masculine traits that we've had to acquire from, you know, our men being absent, you know.
But men are absent because I feel like the feminist movement, the civil rights movement, the mass incarceration agenda to take our men from the homes to the point where we have to become men. But we discussed that on our last podcast.
Yeah, we got a little bit into the root of it. Mm-hmm. But what are the signs? What are some of the things that we got to stop doing as masculine women?
Well, first we got to stop pushing that feminist agenda. Honestly, it's nothing. I mean, it could be good and bad. I feel like, but more so bad maybe.
With the feminist movement.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a sisterhood.
There's nothing wrong with
it. Like, you should always love your women, but when it gets to the point where you're saying, fuck men, we don't need you, that sounds fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. And I'm always having brain farts.
Bottom line is, that shit is toxic. Being too pro-feminist, you know, we can love each other as women, but sometimes we take it to another level. Okay, that's another thing. Yeah, stop with that masculine shit.
Yeah, so let's get to it. I'm all about women. And, you know, I'm always taking up for women, but now I'm going to take up for some men. You know, we got to stop beating on. We got to stop beating on our men. You know, when we don't get our way. I used to do it. I'm not gonna sit here in front. Like, I used to hit on men sometimes. And that's not good at all. Excuse me.
Why did you hit the men though? Like, see,
because they was cheating, that's why. So I feel like they actually deserve to get hit. Or should I just walk away?
In that moment of time, it might have seemed logical that hitting a man that can beat your ass, that might have seemed smart at the time, but
he can't beat my ass.
Okay, well, not you. Okay, maybe you were able to beat up the dude. Okay, I don't know who you're talking about, but now that I think about it, yeah, you had some smaller guys that are little. Either way it go, it doesn't matter. You should never sit up here and try to hit a man. Okay, I feel like now in my wisdom, like back when I did swing on a couple of dudes, like now I feel like that was just stupid. I could have just been like, okay, bye, like, and just walk away from the situation.
Right.
You know?
And then as females, we tend to put domestic violence cases on our men, unnecessary ones, and we started, you know, I feel like we antagonize the men for them to hit us.
That's true.
Yeah, or, you know, put us in a chokehold or something, you know.
Right, restrain us type shit. Like, we swinging on y'all, trying to beat y'all's ass, and the second y'all put us in the headlock, oh my God, I'm calling the police. Oh my God, he hit me. Like, didn't you just beat his ass for the past 10 minutes?
Exactly.
Like, but police don't really see it like that. I mean, I haven't called the police in a while. I don't know how it is now, but I'm pretty sure they're going to side with the woman before the dude. You know, the second they hear that the dude, you know, did something back, he got to leave or he got to go to jail.
Exactly.
That's exactly.
And it is fucked up.
That's a use of power. Well, an abuse of power too. That's some masculine shit. Like we always like take the system like and put it against black men. Like we always have the system against them.
Exactly.
You know, like we can call the police and get y'all arrested. We can, you know, go take y'all to court and get child support. That shit's masculine as fuck. We gotta stop doing that shit. We gotta learn to talk about what the actual issue is.
Yeah, absolutely. And
most of the time we mad because, you know, we not with y'all, or y'all ain't doing what we supposed to do, or y'all ain't doing what we want y'all to do. All of that.
exactly. And it's horrible. Like we gotta stop yelling at our man, nagging at him. You know, I mean, some deserve to get nagged at, but let's talk about the good men out here that don't deserve to get nagged at. Like, there's always other ways around. Just because we don't get our way, don't mean we have to yell at them and try to fight them, call them little dick bitches. You know, I used to do that a lot. You know, it's horrible. You know, like that's a part of demasculizing a man, right?
Yeah, you're fucking up their self-esteem.
Yeah.
If you always calling them little dick and saying they ain't shit,
Yeah.
like sometimes they start to believe that shit.
As they should.
What?
I'm just I'm just playing. I'm just playing, but yeah, you're absolutely right. And we just God, we have to let a man be a man, you know. We have to let a man be a man. We can't just take over things alone. I know it's hard because we was raised that way, and this women's rights and feminist movement is teaching us that shit for real, you know, but that's not the way to go, honestly. We need to let our man be man instead of the female, you know. And as women, we have to, well, men and women, you have to be a part of your kids' lives, you know, so the men won't, when they grow up to be men, they won't think that a woman's supposed to take care of everything, you know, like, because we shouldn't have to. That's when our masculine ways start to kick in, you know, like, nigga, I'll take care of this, I'll take care of that, you don't do shit, you know.
We gotta dangling.
Yeah.
That dangle shit.
Exactly. Just give me a second, bro. I gotta sneeze. This is horrible.
You gotta sneeze.
Yeah.
You're just gonna leave me on live by myself. Okay. This is my moment to shine, right? Okay. Another thing that we do as women is we use the kids against the men.
Oh yeah.
Okay? We definitely do that. And that's masculine and fucked up. Okay? Why is it masculine? Because again, it's another form of control. Like our need to always be in control of some shit, that is so fucking masculine. And then we always talk shit about, oh, a man can't do shit for me, men don't do shit. Like, we don't let y'all do shit. We always trying to be in control of some shit. Like, it seems like that's like our main goal, is to have like some master puppeteer control over men, when we just gotta let y'all be great. And I don't know, sometimes I feel like we also guilt trip y'all. You know, we make y'all feel bad about certain shit, you know, like, oh, you don't love me if you don't do this. That's not masculine. That's just fucking manipulative. You know, that's another fucking thing we do. Like, and that's crazy, because we be trying to be masculine one second, and then on the next second we try to play it all feminine, like, oh, you hurt me, or oh, you don't love me. Right. That's some bullshit.
That is bullshit for sure. And we got to do better, because I used to do that a lot. I used to do that a lot. I used to tell a man he ain't shit, you ain't gonna be shit, you know, your mama ain't shit for raising a bitch. I used to do that a lot, you know. And I mean,
that's so childish, Alita. You brought his mom in it?
Yes, I did.
That's masculine as fuck. How you gonna talk about somebody's mama, Alita? Apologize to the mama that you talked about.
No, fuck that bitch. Fuck her. I ain't apologize to that hoe.
She apologized.
No, I don't.
She does.
So, like I said, I should apologize to him because he had a fucked up mother. But, you know, as I have sons, you know, I have 2 sons. I think I've been cursed with sons, which is fine, because how badly I treated men. I'm trying to look at both ends. Like, would I want my son to go through this with a female, you know? Like me, no, I don't. So I had to change my ways as a woman before my sons. You know, it's not for anybody else. It's definitely for my sons.
Mm. And that's so deep.
Lisa, I can't see. I ain't got my glasses.
Just try not to say the same stuff our mothers say to us. Sorry, but y'all really be reminding us of our moms. That's so facts, man. We do be trying to be somebody's mom. That's crazy.
That is
fuck.
facts. Yeah, we try to overly mother men. Like smother
But
them.
our moms did that to us. Like they baby the boys, and then we're the ones who gotta do every fucking thing. And like we're just so used to it. So we talk shit just like our moms talk shit to us, you know. And I know that shit's some barking shit. That's another masculine thing. We bark. That's our favorite thing to do. We bark like our mothers.
Yeah.
Our mom wasn't that bad of a barker, but I've seen some barking parents, bro. Like parents that literally belittle their children, like talk shit. Like my mom wasn't that deep. Like my mom, she called us simpleton and shit like that. She's called us simple, and she ain't never go as far as to be like, "Oh, y'all stupid as fuck. Oh, y'all dumb bitches." Like I know some people that call their kids bitches, hoes, all that shit, and we project that shit onto our men when we get older. Call y'all bitches, hoes, and pussies, like masculine. It's fucked up. You're right, Jay. Yeah. Wait, simpletons. Yeah, our mom called us simpletons. You know, that's as deep as it got, I think.
Yeah.
You know, but dudes want to come home to feminine energy. You know what I mean? They don't want to be a part of no masculine shit when they come home. They already dealing with all the bullshit. They probably just got back home from work, dealing with everybody trying to boss them around, or they already just had a hard fucking day. And they come home and we talking shit about the trash, barking orders about the trash.
Exactly.
Barking orders about why you 10 minutes late home. You know, barking orders about some shit that happened last week. That's another thing we do. We like to bring up past shit. Yeah. You know, if we want to let it go, just let it go.
Yeah.
Or leave. That's always an option.
Always an option. Like we women need to do better. I need to do better. So I'm single. I prefer not to be with anybody because I know I'm still masculine as fuck. And I have a problem with letting a man trying to take care of me because I'm used to just taking care of me. That's what my mom instilled in me.
Yeah. It's really sad, but yeah. What y'all think? What else you think is some fuck shit? Some masculine shit.
Yeah, come on the line. Let's know. Did we cover everything? Because I need to know.
I don't know. I don't think we did. I'm trying to think. What else did I do in my youth? Because what I'm really trying to do is just warn the young people, you know, from my past mistakes. You know, y'all keep saying like all your relationships keep failing. It's probably because we keep doing the same shit in every relationship.
I know I do. I do.
Talk shit. Act like we know how to beat up somebody.
I do know how to beat up somebody.
Alita, okay. You don't got to flex. Why do you want to fight with your partner anyway?
I don't. But I hate liars. I'm the only one who can lie.
So they deserve to get beat up just for lying? Mm-hmm. Well then, shit, you might as well write your own Bible because you're just as fucking crazy with the punishments. Because like it's fucked up. We fucking take shit to the extreme. Like, and we're not fucking perfect. Like seriously, like we try to see past everything. Like we do everything right just because we're cooking, cleaning. But that soul that's within us, that's like the most important part. Like if we're like being all evil and shit all the time, don't nobody give a fuck how cute you are or how good you cook or how good you clean. If you're always talking shit, ain't nobody gonna want to be with you. Like that's a major key. I see you're over here sick.
Oh, but why my allergies are kicking in? So ghetto.
Please lie to us. We don't mind the lies. Just pretend you love us. We don't mind if you game us the right way. See, you know, that's how important it is for the energy to be protected. Yeah. Facts, Jay.
Nah, fuck that. Don't lie to me.
Hit the link, Jay. Come and
don't lie to me, Jay. Shit. Because if I find out, it's gonna be 20 times worse.
No, he's saying that he don't mind being lied to.
I don't know why.
Like, my thing is, I mean, I don't like being lied to.
Exactly, because if you find out, it's worse.
I shouldn't take it to 10 now. That's some bullshit.
Find out the reason why they lied.
Jayla, the link is in the comments. Man, come and talk to us. What other masculine traits are just a turn off for the heterosexual man? You know, like what do you want to come home to every day? Like, Do you want to come home to me talking shit to you? Me talking in a deep ass voice.
They want to be my bitch.
A deep ass fucking voice. No, I think dudes like the aggression in the bedroom. They like that shit. And that'd be the crazy part. Like, we aggressive as fucking real life, but we ain't aggressive in the bed.
Oh, that's my bitch up right there. I bitch up right there. For sure.
We ain't aggressive in the bed like we're supposed to be. You know? So.
Ooh, y'all having a topic.
Jay.
Look at this man, always laying down.
Fine.
What time is it in Germany? What time is it there?
7:30.
No wonder you're laying down.
I'm supposed to shave. Oh hell, I'm looking. I can do it though. I got my collarbone.
It's all right, man.
I work hard.
Tell us, Jay.
Hey, it's a lot. No, dead
Tell
ass
us.
though. Like you guys, it's really so simple, and I don't understand why women take the initiative to have confrontations. If the man's not doing right, then he's not the right guy. You need to just go ahead and let him be, let him be gone. But to try to pull a man along who's not doing it, it's just leading to confrontations. And there's never been an argument where if me and you are having a fight and I say something that's absolutely correct, where you're like, oh, wow, I'm sorry, I didn't even think of it that way. My bad. Like, that doesn't happen. So you have to realize, don't even let the arguments get serious. And I kind of think that's on the role of the women. Men really will not try to elevate an argument unless we're trying to hide something or just a trifling ass nigga. Now, if he's trying to hide something, don't do that. But if he's trying, oh, the cheekbones came strong. I think I made okay, let me retract that before you try to throw that in our face. But really, we are really super simple if you let us be. And if you let a man be simple, it does nothing but grow his love for you. You know, really? Our moms told us we're dumb. Our school told us we're dumb. Hell, they probably try to put your man they made him take a test to make sure he ain't fucking retarded.
Yeah, IEP class and shit.
Yeah,
already going through bullshit.
The whole world tells men like you're not right. And to get self-esteem, you really have to kind of learn to block that shit out yourself. And you want to find a woman that feels halfway the same way you feel about yourself. And we don't know what the hell we're doing. But it's good to have positive energy. And if you're not getting that from the person that you want to be in love with, and then some new chick comes and gives us that energy, like we don't get that energy. So it's hard to pass it up. Like, y'all don't understand how hard it is to pass nice
That's how the white women swoop your man.
Yo, and it'd be an ugly one. Y'all be looking good. But that ugly girl was just so nice, you know, and said some nice things and rubbed that little spot on the back of my neck and then whoops, you know. But we really aren't as bad as I think a lot of y'all make us out to be. I think a lot of it is from poor picking in your youth, and that carries on until your 30s. And it's every time I hear like sisters really like talking bad about men, it's usually the men that, you know, we all hated when we were kids, like the basketball player, the popular kids or whatever. Like most men aren't them, but we're like paying for their mistakes. They ain't shit now. And here we are trying to be somebody, but every real good woman already has a kid from a guy who's probably ain't shit. And deep down, we don't like that guy because he probably bullied us. So now we got to pay for this trash motherfucker's kid. Like, and then people are telling us we're misogynistic because we don't want to do that. And it's like, no, wait a minute. Like, why am I the bad guy when I'm just trying to make it through life? And we all know the consequences men face in breakups as stepfathers. So why, I'm a gambling man. I just don't understand how sisters don't understand the risk of and the risk men take and why they don't act accordingly. Like, yo, you a good dude. You trying to step up and be a stepdad. That ain't no normal shit. And ain't no holidays. Ain't no cards. And I just think that men, again, in your 20s, we trifling. Lie. We just lie. We just want to get the guts. But by the time we get around 27, we really trying to get this shit straight. We really trying to get this shit right. And most of the women that we really want to go for already have some leftovers. Is that the right word? Is that politically correct? I'm not trying to get canceled.
Yeah.
Politically, yeah, leftovers. I mean, if it was the other way around, would women want to take that same responsibility? If women had, if a woman, if kids went to the man after a breakup, after a divorce, and if women were more obligated to pay child support the way that men were, do you think that women would value marriage then?
No. What do you? I'll say no.
I think they would value more like building a relationship actually with that guy than to actually getting married, going through all that shit, and then like that's why I don't believe in marriage, bro. That's just some bullshit, bro. Like that's just a way to say, oh, if you fuck up, I get half of your shit. That's fucked up. Like it's just you pretty much paying the government to make sure that all your finances go to where they need to go at the end of the day. And so it eats the man most cases, bro. Yeah. Like it fucks y'all up because y'all lose 9 times out of 10. Y'all lose the kids, the money, the house, all of that.
Only time I've seen men cry bartending is when
right. That's the only time.
Yeah, and it's fucked up. That's where that masculine shit comes from. It's really fucked up that us females really would take it there, instead of trying to co-parent.
Yeah,
I try to co-parent mine,
Yeah,
the best way possible.
It's hard though. We have the system with us though. That's why so many women just think we can say and do whatever the fuck we want because at the end of the day, we definitely.
I think your head's blocking your Wi-Fi.
Can do whatever the fuck we want, like for real.
There you go.
And Josh going crazy in the comments.
No, Josh, we do not believe in signing a piece of paper.
We believe in wills. We believe in signing what needs to be signed over just in case death happens. But all the extra shit, I feel like, is just trying to show off. I feel like marriage is really you just trying to show off.
When did you change from what you used to be to this train of thought now?
We lost Jesus.
As soon as I got out of religion, like maybe like 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years. Because shit, man.
What made
so
you
toxic,
make this
man.
switch?
What, to getting out of religion? Or to stop being so masculine?
It sounds like you did a complete 180. Is that kind of?
Yeah.
Okay. What brought about this 180?
I had an aha moment. Like, I just really realized that the reason why my life was so fucked up was because of me. Like 100%. It was me. So once I really accepted that shit, then I started to change my ways. I became vegan. I dropped religion. Like I just started doing better. I started reading books, and it just helped solidify the fact that only I can save me. Like I've been waiting for so long for somebody to just come and save my ass from all the bullshit. I thought the world was the problem, but I was manifesting that shit, so that's what it was.
Okay, so if we're trying to have a solution base, how do we incorporate other ladies having this 180?
I feel like in order for other women to really stop the bullshit, we have to stop blaming other people. That was like a major turning point for me.
Accountability.
Look in the mirror.
We got to.
Yeah.
Okay.
And accountability is hard, especially when you're in religion, because I feel like I know it's people don't like to go and intertwine religion
Is
in
it your
every fucking
religion or
thing.
was it your circle of friends though?
No, I didn't
Definitely
really
religion.
have.
Or the
I didn't.
religion?
My friends was the church pretty much, and I feel like it didn't really give me that much accountability. It gave me accountability to an extent, but just to the church. Like, oh, make sure you come to church. Make sure you pay your tithes. Make sure you love Jesus, and then Jesus will come save you from everything else. And that's what I was thinking. So once I turned that off and realized that ain't nobody coming and it's me doing all this bullshit, that's when shit started to change for me. So I don't know. I'm not saying
Were you
people need to
dating in the church?
yeah, I've been with my husband 8 years, and before that, I was in a long-term relationship with my son's father. So like I've
Okay.
always been in a relationship. So my husband, he was in the church with me too. Like we've been in every religion. Like we were literally trying to find God together because we were literally
Oh, that's
trying to figure out why our shit was so fucked up instead of realizing it was us. It was literally us being the problem. It was me always being masculine as fuck, always cussing him out, always talking shit to him and belittling him like he wasn't a man. And it was him not taking the role to step up and being that provider and protector. It took us to be like, oh, it is me. And we had to snap out of it and start doing the right shit.
okay.
Yeah.
So both of you kind of did a 180?
I did a 180, but I started to feel bad for
Really?
men.
I don't know if you did a 180. I think
Okay, I did with a 120. The fuck? I only started feeling bad for men is when I had sons, honestly. My sons made me realize a lot.
Okay.
But,
Do you think it could have been different if you had girls though? Do you think you'd be more
yes,
bitter?
I think I would have been a feminist. I honestly think I would have been a feminist if I had a girls. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. That's why I'm glad my sisters have a boy and girls. It was kind of a balance there. If I had a girl, I would always try to protect her from men and all that stuff. Like these niggas ain't shit, blase, blase. But no, I had two boys because the first one didn't work. The second one, boom, okay, shit. But the reason why I'm having boys here.
So because you had boys, it kind of made you realize what kind of woman I want my sons to be with. So you kind of wanted to
Exactly.
But because if you had girls, you would have probably doubled down and become worse because you're trying to protect them.
Pretty much.
Yeah, like niggas ain't shit. No, all the niggas out here ain't shit. Protect yourself. Might encourage them to be lesbians and shit. Like it's a slippery fucking slope, bro.
I used to say I wanted my daughter to be a lesbian until she's 25.
Right, like because we be on shit like that.
We
have that mental.
Yeah.
Like no,
just
don't
be
want
lesbian
this
until
noise.
25. Just make sure you procreate.
And relationships are sometimes overrated though, like especially if somebody's only one person is giving their all. That is facts, Josh. Like I feel like so many times we are caught up in relationships to where we are always doing everything and the masculine explodes out of us because that's what we decided to date. Like, okay, why would you date somebody with no house, no car, no nothing, and you got all these things and then decide to explode and belittle this man even further? Like why even get in a relationship like that?
Yeah, that's why I prefer to be single.
So what if the narrative changed? Because I think a lot of the problems is we do same age dating so much in America. But what if the narrative was that a lot of women dated men who were at least 7 or 8 years older and having babies with those men rather than the men who are their own age? After 20 years, wouldn't that kind of maybe fix the problem?
Yeah, I mean, that would give us a level of wisdom and maturity, but sometimes older people are lost also.
Where you're getting physical? What are most the arguments about where you have to get physical?
Me is cheating. And lying.
Yeah, mine was
okay.
Cheating, lying, and I know with my very first serious relationship, the dude I lost my V card to, like I used to beat him up just because he left, like he wanted to literally leave, like like on some weird shit like that, like on some needy shit, like
he was on that crazy thin line between love and hate.
Yeah, like why are you leaving, dude? Like you be here with me 24 hours a day. You can't do shit. You can't be productive. Stay under my ass all the time.
Making them
really so like
Did you really want?
I don't know what I wanted. I didn't have attention really as a kid. You feel me? My mom was at work all the time. My dad wasn't around. So maybe it wasn't that's what I wanted. Maybe I just wanted attention. Maybe I didn't want to be alone.
Yeah,
And
didn't want to be alone.
yeah, so that's some shit.
Your boyfriend now, if you don't mind me
Now that I'm
asking,
thinking about it, like, yeah, you can't leave. Like, really would try to fight him because he wanted to go home. And mad.
Your
said
husband
what?
now, did he know during this time? Your husband that's now, did he know you during the time that you're also with your other guy? Was he like a lifelong friend?
Yeah, yeah. I met my husband. How old was he? He was like 11 or 12. So yeah, I probably knew him as a friend at the Boys and Girls Club, but it wasn't nothing. I'm older than him, so
She's masculine.
Maybe.
Wait, what? Did she say suspensefully? What did
she said I'm masculine because I got a younger man, and I mean,
that's not. No,
he's got an old soul though. He seems older than me though.
I feel bad for Tabari
because he was able to deal with my masculinity, and that shit's rare. Like I'm still masculine now, I still be trying to cuss, but I check myself.
How did he deal with your masculinity? What are some of the things that he did that maybe pulled you back a bit?
Get her pregnant.
No, he just remained. No, that brought more masculinity out of me. Actually, that made it worse. Actually, no, he just remained calm because a lot of the times when women turn up, men turn up too, and then vice versa. We're both angry. He has the ability to literally remain calm when I'm on 10. And that helped me realize why are you so fucking calm? I'm sitting here trying to get him mad and he just won't get mad. And he's like, babe, life is way too short for us to seriously be sitting here arguing about something that's so small. And I'm like, you're fucking right, man. What are we really arguing about?
Grandpa seduction. All right.
Shut the fuck up.
He had a corncob pipe, just like.
Nah, it's just
okay.
And that's something men could learn too. If you do have a masculine female that you love deeply and you see that potential in her that you want to realize, you have to be able to remain calm and just see through her anger. You just got to be like, look, I see what you're saying, babe, but let's tone it down. But that takes a different type of dude to do that type of shit.
How do you think that would work with you, Lily?
It's not. It's not. It's not. I'll just
okay.
With a man dealing with me in my masculine ways, or
yes, if someone's dealing with you and there's an argument occurring and he's trying to de-escalate.
Listen, I'm a provoker.
Your eyes are getting wide. Go ahead.
I'm a provoker.
Look,
I'm a provoker, so I'm not even gonna sit here in front. I'm a provoker. I'm gonna try to provoke you. I'm not gonna sit here. You said what?
Yeah, what do you want to happen? What would diffuse your masculine behavior? If you come in and barking at a dude. Yeah, what would diffuse that? What would it take a man to do? Do we gotta punch your ass in the mouth? I know.
Listen, they gonna be dead.
Let's talk about it because I think a lot of women start arguments to have the angry sex, and that's toxic.
That's true. I used to do that, and that's probably the only reason why I did it.
What is that?
I used to be a nympho back in the day,
taco sex, That big boy making tacos, girl, that belly sex.
Yeah, because when it comes to confrontation, I can be extremely calm. I can be extremely calm. I'm just looking back at all my relationships. I could be calm. I could be quiet. I could listen to what the lies he's telling me sometimes, and then eventually
your sister is shaking her head next to you.
She wasn't there with all my arguments, so
I'm not shaking my head.
I used to be a pussy for real, until I exploded. So I kept my feelings in, and I ended up exploding. Then I provoked the man, call them bitches, and try to beat them up. And
has a man ever hit you?
No, actually, no.
Do you think that if you had gotten hit, you would have changed your mentality?
No.
That would have been one more excuse. I actually appreciate the men who did not put their hands on us because
You'll be dead.
No, not even just that. It's because that would have just been an excuse. You know, like, men hit me. Like, some females do that shit. Like, I've been
No, a
through this
lot of females do
abuse
that.
before when they are arguing with, like,
If they don't call the cops, they're calling a cousin, and someone's going to kill
Yeah,
you.
they do.
You got to be real careful with sisters. They will
Oh
get
yeah,
you
for
killed.
sure. Yeah, especially me.
we are armed. We are always armed, but I've never shot anyone. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna need y'all not to have arguments if you armed.
Shit, I'll be waiting for a nigga. What? Pew pew. Like, I'm just playing, but me.
You ain't playing that much.
I ain't playing. So I've been with women beaters. I've been with women beaters, Jay. Every man, not every man, but most of the men that I dated, they never beat me up. You want to know why? Because I threatened them. I said, "You put your hands on me, it's a phone call away, and I know where your mama stay."
Hold on, so you've dated dudes
but
that
again, you're
provoking
women?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, she does provoke. Yeah, tell her, Jay. Talk about the provoking.
And then you also would let them know the consequences if they reacted to you provoking, and then you continue provoking.
Okay, now that right there, if I'm provoking you and you hit me back, I deserve that shit. You feel me? If I hit you first, you hit me back, I deserve that. That's a whole fight. You said what?
Done that to you, but no one's ever done that.
No, now if you hit me first, that's something different. You know, that's something different. But if I hit you first and you hit me back, I feel like I deserve that. I feel like no woman should be putting her hands on a man for not so much of a good reason. You know, it's not a good reason. You should not put your hands on a man.
Do you equate physical abuse along with mental abuse?
Yeah,
I was getting ready to say that.
Yeah,
like, okay, sometimes dudes, you know, are so mentally beat up, and then when they try to leave, maybe we try to hold them back or just say that one thing that fucks y'all over in the head. And again, I don't condone men hitting women, but I can see how sometimes that shit can play out because we're so fucked up. We know exactly what to say to y'all. You know?
I know what a trigger.
Like, your dick is so little, nigga.
Your mama a bitch.
Like,
she raised a bitch.
A hoe. Like, why? Like, the first
you do realize it's very difficult for men to confide in women, right? Because of a lot of the stigma that we know what happens in a breakup. We know every secret that we've ever told you is going to be out in the streets. And honestly, we don't even know that the things we tell you aren't out in the streets anyway. It's hard to truly find a sister that doesn't run her mouth. I mean, especially if you're in the urban community. Sisters, you know the code. Sisters will set you up. Sisters will, if she really ain't down for you, you have to be cognitive of who you're dealing with. Yeah. And a woman that doesn't have her temper under control, it's a bad bet.
That's facts.
Facts. Yep. And that's why I'm single, because
I have a bad temper.
I have a bad temper, and I'd rather work on everything with my sons, you know. Like, they're teaching me patience because I didn't have patience until they came here. Especially with my first one, you know.
Okay.
They just teaching me a lot right now.
Stop yelling at him.
I'm trying to work on stop yelling at my first one because he be crying when he don't get his way. I be like, shut up, you know.
You can't yell at a kid for crying. That's what kids do.
I know. I'm working on it.
Working progresses. We all
now. I just tune his ass out and then ignore him for the most part. Like, he was just yelling not too long ago. I wanted to go upstairs and like, shut up, but you know, I didn't do that.
We need help because we were young parents. I mean, not you. You were kind of young, but I was young as shit. I was 17 when I first had my first child, and sometimes me yelling was the only way. And I know I kind of started that cycle that was passed on to me, that fucking barking shit to my son. But now I'm trying to be like a little nicer to him, and he's 10
so
and
your
shit
now.
now.
A teenager?
He's 10.
Okay, so you can't have that conversation with him yet. Okay.
Yeah. He asked me where do babies come from, yo? He recently asked me that.
Tell him the penguins.
Yeah. It was really scary. I lied to him. I didn't say the penguins, but I did lie. I said Well,
it's time for dad to step up. Look, tell husband it's time. Hey, go ahead and give him a massage. He's gonna be confused. He's gonna see some food on the table. He's gonna be like, "Baby, what's going on?" He'd be like, "Oh, let me go ahead and give him that soul food bathroom sex." And then when he's all drained, just let him know that your son needs to talk to you.
How do you explain that to a child though? Like, do you tell him about sex literally?
You don't have to. That's your man's.
Oh, I don't. Okay, just let him figure it out. Okay.
Yeah.
That's that masculine role. You can't do that.
I didn't know. I didn't know what to say. I said some bullshit.
Let the man do that. The woman can't do that.
Honey, that's all you got to do. If it was a girl, I ain't having that conversation with my daughter when it's that time.
I don't even know what to say to my daughter, bro. Like,
I'll do it.
Like, do you say sex? Like,
don't let her do that. No.
Fuck you, Jay. Okay.
I'm just saying, like, I want it to go smoothly, okay? You ain't the birds and the bees aunt, okay?
Whatever.
Not
okay.
at all.
You the aunt. You the aunt they got to call if they got to do a secret abortion.
Janae said, "Why can't women talk to their kids about sex?"
We're not saying women can't talk to the kids about sex. I just feel like if you have a boy, the man should talk to them about it.
Yeah. That's why. Yeah,
the man and the woman should talk. Yeah, the man should talk to the boy and
seduce a woman. You can't teach your son how to seduce women. That has to be a man that teaches your son how to do that. Because you're going to try to teach him how to seduce, but you won't teach your son what seduced you that made you make your son. So you're going to try to tell your son respect. You won't teach him what works, but a man will teach your son what works. So there's certain conversations a man has to have with a boy.
That's facts. That's why we need our fathers. We need our fathers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fathers are supposed to kind of let women know when to hold that bullshit back. Like your father is supposed to be the one that lets you know when you're going too far with a man. Like your father's supposed to kind of let you know when you're supposed to get a pop in the face. That's not your husband's role or your boyfriend's role. I should never have to. We should never get to the point where I feel like, do I need to slap you? And you probably have a lot of men that probably have that question in their head, like, okay, she's clearly going. So like, this is something a father is supposed to teach a woman, not me. A father's supposed to. Okay, I gotta bend you over and show like, but your boyfriend, your man ain't supposed to do that. And I think a lot of times with women not having fathers in the house, they substitute that energy with the man, and it's like the man's supposed to discipline her with sex. Like you took it too far. Now I gotta give you angry sex. It's tough. Our shit's so backwards, but it's true.
Yeah. Sex, man. It's a crazy tool to solidify our masculinity. You want this pussy?
We need you not to do the hand clap again.
Those are facts, though. Those are straight facts,
But yeah, I think we pretty much.
You can let it go. The masculinity, all that. It's good that you want to let that go with your son. It's good that you're letting it, you want to work on self. But I honestly think that you figure out yourself more when you're introducing yourself to another man or another person, because you're kind of being the version of yourself that you want to be.
That's true.
So don't spend too much time working on self. Spend some time being a new you with a new person.
That's
or
cool.
don't.
Yeah, you're right. When I'm out of my cheating phase,
You say when you're out of your cheating phase?
She's such a bad influence on me. Like, it's not even funny, bro.
I'm just playing. I don't cheat no more. I don't even have sex anymore. So I'm just playing. But I feel like I'm still petty. If a man cheat on me, I'm gonna cheat on him back. So I gotta get that out of my
That's not how you do it. That's not how you do it, people. Don't. She's wrong.
No, I'm not.
Cheating is not a good retaliation. But
she can get you killed.
You got anything else you want to? Yeah, cheating can get you fucked up.
Yeah, so I'd just rather fuck somebody else.
So,
instead of killing him, why would I want to kill him? I'd just rather fuck him.
Do you have any closing arguments about the masculine women?
Just stop being masculine. If you have a good man, you know. If
It's
you have a
not that
bitch boy,
easy. Okay, I know it sounds easy for you to just say, "Oh, I'll just stop being masculine when I get a good man." It's not. You can't
it's
do that
not
on an
easy, but we gotta get that out of our system because most women are raised to be masculine. You know, we are raised to be
absolutely.
masculine. I was
So,
raised to be masculine. She was raised to be masculine. You know, so
It's hard.
it's a
I
work in
know
progress.
it's hard to just stop being masculine. I understand that, but when we do sometimes come across a situation to where we obviously see ourselves being masculine, we have to take the time to take a step back and be like, look, that's not the way it should have went. I probably shouldn't have said that. Let me try again. And
And we gotta stop trying to take control just because the man don't know what he's doing. We could, help teach him.
no, just
Like,
let
we can
them
teach them.
look. Just if me and you are on a road trip, right? And I'm driving, and you know a faster way to get there, and like it doesn't matter if you know a faster way. Like just ride, and sometimes a
No, fuck
man
that
won't
shit, nigga. Go
enjoy
the
something.
faster way. The fuck? I'm gonna need you to go to the
Why?
faster
I
way.
like that analogy. I
Just-
like that analogy because everybody don't move the way everybody else moves.
Exactly. I'm just
Everybody
playing.
There eventually.
does it at their own
If your man
time.
is the right man, he'll get there eventually.
You're right.
I like that, Jay. I like that closing argument. That
Thank
was
you.
facts right
Sometimes I'm
there.
accidentally smart.
Jay's very smart.
Yes, but yeah.
I didn't
Thank
fall.
you so much for coming on, Jay. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Y'all keep doing them 180s. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all just keep.
Yeah, we're doing the 180s. We're doing the 180s, man. We'll see you at Bible study on Tuesday, right?
Oh, I can't wait. Y'all in the Bible. Please,
Yeah.
Bible study on Tuesdays. Stay tuned. Okay.
I almost picked up a Bible just so I could try to find some shit to give y'all.
You got to, man. Bring your
I'm excited.
Bible. All right. Well, peace and love to you, Jay. We're about to wrap this shit up.
All right, y'all. Take it easy
Bye.
and have an awesome weekend.
You too. All right.
Still here.
Yeah. Thank you for watching, sister.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. We got a little off topic. No, we was on topic. I just say that just in case we were off topic. Word vomit. But thank you so much for watching, sister to sister. Peace and love always.
We Christ.
You are really Christ, aren't you? Bible study on Tuesdays. While I'm sitting here trying to end this broadcast.
We don't want to do key thingies.
Yeah, we do. We're gonna upgrade.